Hi all, it's Barbara Appleby at Appleby Cottage, and I've had several people ask me how to what about the different kinds of pens. Of course, we know we've got the Sharpies and all this. That's not what I'm talking about today. Today I'm talking about dip pens and fountain pens. I got a bottle of ink here so I can show you what we're going to do. This pen here is over, the actual pen is over 100 years old. The nib, which is the end of it, is new. And it's called a dip pen for this reason right here. Here. It's just fantastic to play with. This is what I learned to draw with as far as when I got my first illustrations going. I loved them. All right, this right here is a fountain pen. And this is called it's a Lamy. May not be pronouncing that right. Lamy. They're beautiful. They're soft to work with. And this right here is a Winsung. Okay, I'm going to show you how to fill up the reservoir in these inks. The ink pen has got a converter. That's what they call it. This one does. And you just simply pull it apart. And you run it down to the end, okay? And you can do this two ways. You can actually stick the pen in, or you can stick the converter in the ink, and then you twist backwards. All right, the ink is in there. It's ready to roll. Push it back together. And give it just a minute. And there it goes already. I have used this one I got it about 3 months ago, and it's been my favorite pen so far. Love it. Love playing with it. But you see how easy that was? Yes, you're going to get some ink on you on occasion. Don't worry about that. That's not that big a deal. It goes with it, with the fun of playing with ink pens. This right here is called a little fat man. See how small this is? This actually goes on the end when you're writing. It's very comfortable in your hand. This one, when it needs ink, I'm not going to put ink in it today because it's got ink in it. But see how big that is? This right here, you take an eyedropper, and you can get them at the drugstore. You can buy them at craft supply stores, and you fill up that eyedropper with ink, and you put it in there. And then you just put it back together. It's got a rubber ring on there, so it never leaks. Mine's never leaked anyway. And I love the little fat man. Sometimes you have to let them sit for just a minute when you've had them upside down, but now he's ready to roll. And that's the little fat man. He's fantastic. Let's put him back together. And this is also a little fat man. They come in different styles. This is clear acrylic. Some of these most of them I've bought off of websites. Same thing again. When it gets low, you fill it up with an eyedropper, and then these things go forever on a fill up. I mean, just wow. There it goes. Now, whenever I'm not using these, I usually set them in a glass, and I set them right side up. So the point is up, and that way my point stays good and clear. And when I'm ready to use them again, I just lay them down on the side for just a minute or two, or maybe not even that long, and then I take off. Well, that's all I wanted to show you for the day. I wanted you to know how to fill an ink pen, what they were called, and it's something I've been doing ever since I was a child because my mom and dad liked to play with antiques on the weekend. They was in antiques collectors, and they also redid them and sold them on the weekends. And while they were going through the furniture, I was going through the books and the journals and the fountain pens that I bought with my allowance and carried home one by one. I want you all to have a blessed day. God bless.